It's been a fabulous week in Vegas where we stopped by the Bellagio, saw some Cholula glass. Duran Duran was amazing. Saw the paving for the upcoming Formula One Vegas race before boarding our hotbox to Salt Lake City. While in Vegas, we stayed at the Paris Hotel, not for any particular reason other than it's got Mon Ami Gabi, one of my favorite restaurants with plenty of gluten-free options. Taxis to and from the airport from the Las Vegas Boulevard Hotel Resort casinos are all flat rate. The rates are posted outside the arrivals and baggage claim area in Vegas, and unfortunately, I didn't get a shot of the rates on our arrival to Vegas. My recollection is that it's about $25 to most of the hotels on the Strip, so it might be cheaper than an Uber to take a taxi. Southwest Airlines in Vegas is primarily self-bag tagging and then bag dropping. Just scan your boarding pass. This begins the process and just follow the prompts on the screen. Very easy. Bags fly free on Southwest. Peel, attach, drop. Get your ID checked by the agent, and off you go. We're off to the B gates. Typically, we must be doing construction. I think typically it's A gates, but off to the B gates. I still got a bucket of water I got to finish. Ugh, feeling waterlogged already, but anyway, off to the gates, or pre-check, I think pre-check. So let's go. If anything I've done so far has given you some insight into travel, made you smile, made you giggle, made you laugh, go ahead and hit that like button as well. I really appreciate it. If you want to keep up with my travels, go ahead and hit the subscribe and reminder bells, of course. And if you'd like to do even more, you can click the join button below. It'll give you details on membership. Membership comes with several perks, member shoutouts and videos, stickers, water bottles, and stuff like that. So go ahead and click the join button and you'll get those details. Now back to our regularly scheduled trip report. We're through pre-check and there's like some sort of new bypass walkway that we're in, which normally you go to C when you're departing Southwest, and they've got this little bypass to take us to A and B. We're flying out of B today, which is, I've never flown Southwest out of B. Yet another airport doing construction. It's happening everywhere. Every airport has to have a Starbucks. All in all, that's a pretty quick walk. We're going to 19, down the weird hallway. Last chance to gamble. Yeah, because by this point of your trip, you've probably got loads of cash in your pocket from all your winning. So Southwest must be expanding or something. I've never flown out of here. I've flown Spirit out of here. So there's our gate. Look at that. Flight going to Boise. We're so early. Anyway, got to check out of the hotel by 11, so they have exorbitant fees at the hotel for late checkout, so we avoided that. As I'm sitting here waiting for my flight, it is time for us to check the turbulence forecast. Could be kind of bumpy today. You know, leaving Las Vegas is always a little bumpy, and we're headed to Salt Lake City, where it is also fairly bumpy in the summertime. So let us check the forecast. And as I said, we are flying from Las Vegas to Salt Lake City, and we are on Southwest 2883 no, not that one. This one. Southwest 506 at 110. Should be boarding here in a little bit. And it says, as expected, a little bumpy on departure and looking bumpy on descent into Salt Lake City. So as always, we will report on this later, hopefully. That's a pretty big bump. That's some moderate turbulence, so we'll see. It's open seating on Southwest. Because of this, an A boarding group is preferred. You get your better choice of seats. If you're in the B group, B typically means back of the airplane. And of course, if you have a C, C equals center. And when I say center, prepare for the center seat. Normally I pay for the early bird boarding. That gets me in the A group almost every time. As we depart Las Vegas, you get a view of the Strip, and we'll tour around the hotels, but here is what is available on Southwest Airlines streaming services, starting with movies. With only 39 minutes in my flight, not time to watch a movie today. You can also watch live TV. A selection of television shows, a selection of music, including podcasts, if that's not to your liking, you can connect to the internet for $8, pretty cheap. Check out the menu. Or my favorite, as I've said in the past, the in-flight map. This in-flight map is pretty similar to the one you get on a seatback screen with, say, Delta Airlines. And it includes a small weather forecast. It's that time again. Time for the snack du jour.
What is
snack
du jour?
It's the
snack
of the day.
That sounds good. I'll have that.
Today's snack du jour is a made good chocolate drizzled granola bar, and it's birthday cake flavor. Ooh, birthday cake flavor. Spoiler, I've had these. They're really, really good. So let's break it out and chow. And there you go. It's actually a little melty. The cabin is hot, frankly. Everybody's vents are open, but it's the air conditioner on this older 737-700 series is not very effective. But that was really good, but I did it out of order. Got water coming. Super rich. It'd probably be good if you like milk. I heartily approve of made good products. Maybe they should sponsor me. I have to write them a letter. Anyway, water coming, and probably about 30 more minutes and we'll be landing in Salt Lake. So really, really quick flight today. I think we're passing Mesquite, approaching St. George, but it's a beautiful red rock formations, canyons. This is north of the Grand Canyon, if you're wondering where these are. I think that is St. George, I believe. I only have one complaint so far, and that's the fact that the cabin is, like, hot. I'm usually cold these days, and so for me to be hot, it's pretty warm in here. I felt my first bit of cold air coming out the vent just now, and we have 20 minutes left, so we're roughly halfway into the flight, so it's unfortunate. We're summertime flying in the desert Southwest. Airplane gets heated up sitting in Vegas. It was 108, I think, when we left, so there's only so much the air conditioner could do. You'd think it would cool off a little bit faster because it's, I don't know, minus 40 degrees outside probably up here at 30,000 feet, but oh well. Nothing the crew can probably do about the fact that the heat load in Vegas is so high. So approaching Provo, I believe. 10 minutes left, and the turbulence that Turbulence predicted has begun. The flight attendants have been asked to sit down, so they're expecting bumps as well. Normally, I like to demonstrate turbulence by showing water sloshing in a cup, or at least bouncing a little bit. Didn't have that, but it turns out that people's heads work very similarly to water in a glass. A little bit of bounce, not too bad. Very smoky day in the Salt Lake City Valley. Ugh. Smoke season in Utah. I still don't understand people clapping. Don't get it.
On behalf of Southwest Airlines, and especially this flight crew, we'd like to welcome you to Salt Lake City.
So Turbulence predicted turbulence on departure and turbulence on arrival. Pretty mild. It's pretty accurate today. I'm not looking forward to a flight when it predicts severe turbulence, because so far it's only been wrong once out of like 10 flights so far. So we'll see how that goes. Should be at the gate in a moment, and I'm going to do the walk from the B concourse all the way to baggage claim to give you an idea how long that takes. According to Flight Radar 24, Southwest 506 was exactly on schedule today at 55 minutes. During the flight today, we reached a peak altitude of 33,000 feet before arriving in Salt Lake 15 minutes earlier than the scheduled arrival time. I'll take that. There's really been one consistent theme with all of my travels this summer. Everything has taken longer than I expected. This is the terminal walk from Concourse B in Salt Lake City to Concourse A. I timed it, and it ended up taking 15 minutes. So if you're at a big airport like Salt Lake City is now, and you're changing concourses, remember to include your walk time so you don't miss your flight. That's all I got for you today. Remember to leave a comment below, like, subscribe, hit the reminder bell, and if you want, you can become a member like these people here. Just click the join button. Thanks for watching today, and happy travels, everyone.